Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Resident Evil Revelations. We are currently at the last chapter. Oh, my TV's a little bit loud. There we go.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Daido, Norman.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro revival act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
Episode 12. The Queen is dead.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Daido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
The Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
FBC, everybody freeze! All of you, put your heads in the air!
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC. Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Daido.
Approaching drop-off point.
The Queen Daido.
That's the Queen Daido. The third queen.
Excuse me. Ooh.
It's rather quiet, like time itself has stopped. Blobs we found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Trying to remember, there are things we can find.
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro.
Can I go through this door? Yeah, I can. Sharks. There we go. I knew there was something in there.
Something's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Okay. Oh, it just disappeared. Cool.
It's an electric lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can
That
get
sounds
the
like
power
a great
going.
idea. Working with electricity underwater. Okay, so we're safe here. It's in the next area that we gotta be careful. Anything in there? I'm gonna try to check. Oh, I think it's just a save area, like a safe spot. That's fine. Interesting how the blobs move, you know what I mean? What is propelling them? They don't really got like a thing for them, like they don't got feet or fins to kick. Okay, he's coming back this way.
Jill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back. That was close.
Ooh. Cool, I got it. Wish there might be more, but
Okay, let's move in.
having my cheeks clenched because I'm scared of getting eaten, I'm good.
There's still air.
Nice. So I just finished recording some Wuthering Waves, primarily for myself, but I am going to
He hasn't
maybe
been dead for long.
cut it and condense it. It's mostly the Cyberpunk collab, and the main reason why I got into it is my first pull.
FBC.
I got Lucy. I was not expecting to get
There's
her,
something in his hand.
so I decided, why not, you know, grind the game, you know, unlock some things, work towards...
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us. Even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Interesting. Wow.
Oh my god.
The Queen Daido is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless... Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins. But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, our spirit a callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth. For as many years as it may take.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
Jack Norman seems unstable. really want to bring this in the fight, but I feel like actually I got more of this. No, I got 28 of this. Oh, that's hard to choose. I got damage 4, damage 5. We'll put damage 4 on you. Yeah, that's the only other shotgun I got. We got load capacity. What else do I got? We got critical, infighter, narrow. Charge shots just for that one. Ugh. Did I have any mods on the other weapons? No, not really. Oh yeah, that's still better. Whoa, 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 what did I do? The stopping power, like what stuns them. I'll keep that for this guy, actually. That's the thing, it's like... Can't top off. Alrighty, yeah, it's as good as we can get. We're getting prepared.
Vengeance of God, oh how much oughtest thou?
It sounds like somebody's
Each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe.
Excuse me? What was that about Satan?
Each one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes.
Oh, you can swap your weapon. I forgot about that. Hurry, scan it.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not?
I think his boss was a cool design.
Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. Oh, the truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
How long does he stay in agonizing pain before I grab it? Just wanted to see, because you grab it, that's when he mutates.
This is it. We got the evidence.
And then you try to leave.
Stop!
Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
Hmm? You totally forgot there's a. So you got chapter 12-1, which is entering the Daido, and then chapter 12-2, which is the boss battle. They gotta load the boss battle.
Norman, stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge. What the?
We need to lose him.
Shit. Okay. Remember, when he does that, you gotta hit him in the
I
heart.
don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
I can't see now.
Oh, your big ass arm was in the way, bro. So, okay, even if you're not in the vicinity of his attack, it still knocks you down. That's good to know. Wow. Shotgun sucks ass. Going back to the pistol. Oh shit, he's behind me, right? Yeah, it's kinda... Oh god.
Can a man be driven to infect himself?
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Keep your head in the game. You're one of them.
Gotta be careful. I want to scan that, but he's about to do his charge attack, I bet you. Yep. What'd I tell you?
How the hell can you do that?
Doesn't matter. Don't let up.
Oh, fuck. There's a good chance I'm stuck. Oh. Nice ass, Norman. Bro. There's no way. I gotta hit him before he even turns. Fuck. Fucking hate. I hate it. Bro, you a bitch for doing that. Trying to go grab that heal, but you only walk at brisk jog, you know what I mean? Don't mind me. Ooh.
Done. Everything's finished. Finally, I can die. I can die.
One of my favorite designs of the boss.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
I think my enjoyment comes because of the nostalgia.
The means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
The threat they created.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution
There's
of
no
the Terra
suspicion,
Grigia panic.
there's truth right there.
With all due respect, Director O'Brien,
What
the BSAA
fucking suspicion?
is making a huge mistake.
There is evidence.
Where have I heard that before?
On suspicion has me rolling. You know what I mean? On suspicion. That shit has me rolling. You don't have, to have suspicion or any of that. You have proof that that man worked with them motherfuckers.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terra Grigia.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
Oh, yes. Okay. Formed into an antibiotic United Nations. Ethan is now leading for East Africa branch. Oh. Quint, on the other hand, continues to refuse promotion, but he still works at the BSA's main headquarters in the R&D department. Yeah. Parker Luciano was found adrift offshore the Republic of Malta and was rescued. After a month of medical treatment, Parker returned to his position as a special operation agent for BSA's main headquarters. And Connor O'Brien resigned, I bet you. Yeah. Or he was fired, either way. Decided to take, and step down. So I know that has to be just hard on whoever actually like worked with him and looked up to him. Oh, an advisor, a detective novel. The company's on hold. At least he's still an advisor. He still gets to work with the BSAA. And as for Joe Valentine and Chris Redfield, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. Oh, this is the lead up to Resident Evil 5, I guess, right? I may be entirely wrong. Here is... Oh, we gotta wait for the cutscene. I meant the... what it's called. Credits. that'll give me a chance to talk about the game, like I always do. So, Resident Evil Revelations. My honest opinion, I love the game, and it's primarily because of nostalgia. Like I said a few times throughout the series when I was recording, it is a it has a special place in my heart due to being one of the games my mother got me alongside the 3DS. You know, we focus more on third-party releases or, not Nintendo released games. Because Nintendo, they were always higher priced, always, on the more expensive side, while other games, they'd be about $10, $20 cheaper. So, but I remember playing this one, at night for hours and hours. I play with random people, meet random people. Sometimes we just sit at the start area, just I think there's like, you can command them to come, like, come on, come on. And we would do that sometimes. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. And like I said, this game holds this very special part in my heart and place in my heart. I'm not gonna say, 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest game ever. I do put it high on my tier list for my personal enjoyment. Of course, there are points where it's like I hate it due to the enemies. I do feel like there is decent variety, yet not. You know what I mean? We got a infected canine BOW. We've had those. We've had the Cerberus, the Fenrir, which the Fenrir was in the more recent ones. We've had the dogs in Resident Evil 4. We had the dogs in Resident Evil 5. We've had the wolves in Resident Evil 4, the dogs in Resident Evil 5, not a coyote, the hyena like dog in Resident Evil 5. We had dogs in Resident Evil 6. The only game we didn't have dogs was Resident Evil 7. Well, shoot, we had lichens in Resident Evil 8, and I know that can't really count, but wolves. So, but we did have entire new enemy pool. We had the ooze, which of course they're all just called ooze with their own variants, like ooze basic, ooze pincer, ooze tricorn, which is the range one, and then the ooze chunk, which is the explosive. Then we have the blob, which we barely see the blob until only in the first part of chapter 2 and in this chapter. So you primarily see more of the other ooze. But now I'm remembering we did have minor variety because there was the miniature boss that we fought, with that just fell apart when we killed it, the one that can split apart when you explode it. And then you had that big boss at the end of the previous chapter. So there is variety, but there's not variety, because there's the ooze that just split off to 4 or 5 different forms. Am I reading Dante?
Almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
See, this is the story. This is one of the things I was talking about, that there's so much they can not expand, but more that they can continue on. Because you have so many characters that, yeah, but, we have Jessica, she's still alive. We have Raymond was still alive, which was working with Jessica by the looks of it. So it's one of those things where it's like there's some more that they can touch on if they wanted to, you know. Back to what I was saying about the game. There is variety, but the thing is, you forget about some of these enemies because you don't see them as often. Like with the sea creepers, only in the engine part where the engine's underwater, and or the engine's starting to flood. That's only about 2 chapters. You see the same thing with the shield, the creature with the embedded shield in his arm and the blade. You only see him for about 1 or 2 chapters. The ooze, on the other hand, you see them throughout the whole game. So you tend to forget about these other creatures. And then you also have the barnacles. I call them the barnacles. I think they're called blisters. You see them around the map, but only so many of them activate. So it's really one of those things where it's like, you know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. But I feel like it felt short. Then again, I did play it non-stop for a while. But it felt good. It didn't feel bad. It didn't feel. I think it's just that I know so much. This game sits more clear on my memory than others, so there's a majority of things that I know that goes on. All in all, I really enjoy the game. I really love the game. I wish not I wish there was a continuation of this story because Revelations 2 it moves on to Claire and Moira Burton, and that's the main first more present timeline, and then future because it's 2 different timelines but in the same setting. So you go through Claire and Moira, and then you come later as Barry Burton and a little girl named Natalia through the area, but later in time. So a lot of it is like it's nighttime, more like terrifying. I don't know. I can't really put the right words to it, but that one I did enjoy. I played that one nonstop on the Xbox. I did the invisible enemies where they're like entirely invisible. You have to use the second character, which is that's the thing. You have one character that can attack and one character that can't. So you can load them up on throwables, heals, and then what they can do is point out enemies or point out certain things with their. Moira has a flashlight and a crowbar. Natalia, she can sense the enemies due to, I guess, she was built, not built, but she was I think her DNA was trying to find the proper words without spoiling the game terribly much. She's a host for a character, but that character has mm, the character is infected with one of the virus strands, something like that. So she can sense the enemies through the walls and sense other forms of traps. There's like points where there's like these blisters that are under the ground. You step too close and they just bulge up and explode in your face. Fun game. Um, Honestly, I really do love this game. I sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I did start doing some raid mode on the side, but oh, I can select my outfit now? Nice. I haven't unlocked Pirate Jail because I gotta do the... Ah, dang, I was hoping I can pick Rachel's outfit so she can look normal when we kill her. Because... let me show you. Let me show you, like, how, like... My God, dang. So sad to see that character go. I could have saved her. I would have saved her. Please let me save her. But yeah, it's a good game, fun game. Like I said, I wish they I wish they added another game into that would continue the story, because you know, at the end you saw Raymond talking with what's her name? She have her name already. I mean, after unlocked. You have her, you know, she's talking to that person. He's talking to that person. Damn, I did forget her name. She's also a baddie, bro. Jessica. She, you know, and Raymond puts down the T-Abyss virus on the table. You know? So it's like, you know, where did Raymond go? Where's Raymond going? What is Jessica doing with that? Who was she working for? Because was she working for herself with Raymond? Was there a bigger buyer? You know, they could always also link this in the end in a later game where they could just, what is it called? Drop hints in lore. And maybe they already have. I just don't pay attention to the lore as crazy as others. I do read it here and there, and some days when I'm working heavily, I put the full history of Resident Evil in the background. So, you know, I get all the lore, all the information, because I've played through a majority of the game, and I don't retain all that information perfectly. But, in my opinion, a good game, a great game almost. I would love to see a remaster or a remake, something, you know, a remaster, mostly because at least that way, you know, we just get a crisper, cleaner looking game with a higher frame rate. A remake would give us the chance of getting a Revelations game built fully from the bottom up, the setting reimagined. I bet you the area would be a little bit larger and a bit more open to explore. Like imagine they add more floors so that way you have more to go through. Because there is a lot of that in this game where you can go back, open up things. So to add a little bit more floors, to add a little bit more, that would add more, in my opinion. A lot of people might not like it, but it'd be more of an optional option where you can get more custom parts, more legal custom parts, or stronger weapons by exploring. So that way, you know, people they want to run through it, they can. People that like exploring the Resident Evil games, trying to get all the achievements, get everything done. Someone like me that does that, you know, off camera, I would love that. But I would primarily love to see, you know, the Queen Zenobia, the Queen Samaris, and Queen Daido reimagined, higher higher quality, faster frame rates, and these enemies reimagined as well, because when they remake the games, they redesign the enemies, they add more to it. So imagine seeing Norman, you know, his character designed, just expanded on, and maybe they add another game mechanic. Like, imagine if they add pairing into the new Revelation, and you have to try to time your parry against Norman. Like, if you miss the parry because you try to parry his shadow, you're not gonna be able to parry when he does attack. You know, game mechanics like that would be so interesting. But I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm happy to have completed this, because I have been itching to play this game, and I mean it. I've been wanting to play this one for a while, and there's a good chance once I end this recording, I'm going to start it back up, and I'm going to go for that platinum as fast as I can. So, wish me luck. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.